Welcome, Doctor. Gosh, yeah, I see you quoted everywhere. What an honor to. There you are. Thanks for being here. Tell us a little bit about the book, and if you don't mind, am I onto something about the weaponization?
Yeah, exactly. Look, many people have already started to write hit pieces against me, arguing that I'm purporting that I want to create a dark world where empathy ceases to matter. And I'm doing no such thing. I fully recognize that as a social species, empathy is a laudable virtue, right? For you and I to have a meaningful conversation, I need to put myself in your mind and vice versa. That's called cognitive empathy. So properly modulated and well-calibrated empathy is a beautiful thing. But like Aristotle explained to us several thousand years ago, too little of something is not good, too much of something is not good, and much of life is about finding the sweet spot, and that exactly applies to empathy. Suicidal empathy is the pathological dysregulation of empathy. It basically hyperactivates, it hyperfires in the wrong situations, and it targets the wrong targets. Put those three together and you get suicidal empathy.
And Doctor, I feel like it was promoted as an idea more than it was practiced. And people heard it from political elites, Democrats specifically. Empathy, empathy, empathy is a great thing. I don't believe they signed up for it, but it had a trickle-down effect. And there are now people who are killing themselves with suicidal empathy. Is that is that there?
Exactly right. Look, the Democrats are known as the party of empathy. Barack Obama was colloquially referred to as the empathizer in chief. But again, you cannot organize a society in terms of unrestrained compassion, infinite tolerance, orgiastic kindness, right? Like most things in life, there is a inverted U shape to empathy. As I said, if you're a psychopath, you exhibit no empathy. If you care so much about your rapists more than you care about the fact that the rapists raped you, that's suicidal empathy.
And when I look at President Trump, it's interesting, and I think we might have some video of him. I don't know if you remember, but during COVID, he spoke loud and clear about the threat for people at home who were shut in, the susceptibility to drugs and alcohol, and that could lead to suicide. And I thought, you know what, this is possibly for somebody who's not supposed to have any empathy, they kept saying, this seemed to me like the ultimate in empathy in a positive way.
Exactly. And I mean, that reflex applies in countless contexts, right? When I say that there shouldn't be open border immigration policies because not all immigrants are equally likely to internalize the ethos of American exceptionalism, people will say, you're so mean, you're such a hypocrite. You yourself, Dr. Saad, you are an immigrant. So how could you not want all immigrants to come in? Well, that's like arguing that Fido, the house cat, is a feline and the wild lion is a feline. Since they're both called feline, I am equally likely to cuddle with both of them, right? So the fact that I'm an immigrant and Muhammad Ahmad is also an immigrant from Waziristan doesn't imply that we are both equally likely to contribute to society.
Dr. Gad Saad, thank you so much. Suicidal Empathy, available wherever books are sold. And forgive me, Gad Saad, the Gad part, is that short for something?
No, Gad is actually a Hebrew name. It's one of the 12 tribes of Israel.
Very beautiful. I should have known that. Dr. Gad Saad, appreciate it very much.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.